Animated movies have evolved drastically since Walt Disney's Steamboat Willie in 1928. We've gone from short films meant to entertain during the Great Depression to critically acclaimed motion pictures changing cinema and pop culture as we know it. However, one company has dominated the scene over the past near century, and obviously that's the Walt Disney Animation Studio. This studio's owner, the Walt Disney Company, has developed 61 animated theatrical films, billions of dollars at the box office, countless TV shows and DVD or TV movies, and one of the most profitable streaming services of all time, not to mention their gain of powerful IPs across all of pop culture. However, over the past 5 years, they have started to become more criticized than usual, and more people are starting to hate Disney for various political reasons that I don't want to talk about. Today, however, we are going to talk about why Disney as a company and as an animation team has fallen very far, and why film critics and the Academy praise them for the same old stuff that they always make. One of the main reasons why people have been hating on Disney recently is because of their push of mediocrity from all of their franchises. On Disney Plus, we've had She-Hulk, Ms. Marvel, and the Book of Boba Fett, which were all considered pretty mediocre or flat out horrible. Obi-Wan Kenobi was criticized due to its retconning of a lightsaber's abilities and fatality in an attempt to be more family-friendly and less quote-unquote violent. The Marvel Phase 4 has been pushing quantity over quality and had 18 projects from films, miniseries, and specials that have expanded the MCU. However, the visual effects, writing, and quote-unquote flowing storyline have caused lots of loss of faith in Marvel Studios. And while this isn't a discussion on Marvel Studios, it is one of Disney's most profitable empires, so I would be very upset if the highest grossing franchise of all time is starting to suck. So Disney's slow fall in quality may be one of the factors in their fall. Another large issue is their new lineup of animated movies. While I started talking about their animation, I kinda went off topic during my first reasoning. But this is a rant on Disney, so I can blame them as a movie studio and as an animation company. Now to that segment. Their animation divisions include Walt Disney Animation, Pixar Animation Studios, Disney Television Animation, 20th Century Animation, and 20th Century Television Animation. The team also has many other animation studios that were killed, including Blue Sky Studios, the studios responsible for Ice Age and Rio, which are some really good movies, and Circle 7 Animation, the team that would have made Pixar sequels if Disney and Pixar had a fallout in the mid-2000s. Some of their recent films have been criticized for bland plotlines or animation, dumb plot twist villains, or political agendas that we are not going to talk about. While from other animation studios, we've had films like Spider-Verse, Mitchell's vs. Machines, Klaus, and Puss in Boots 2 that have slowly been changing the way animation is and how it could be. They're pushing the form into what it could be utilized into, instead of using the same old we've grown accustomed to since Toy Story was released back in 1995, even though I love that movie. So while we have groundbreaking films that change the way animation is, Disney insists on doing the same thing they've done for years and expect the praise they once got. While Disney hasn't been getting the praise they once got from the public, the Academy insists that they make the best content every single year. Every year, the Academy nominates at least one film from Disney or Pixar Animations for Best Animated Feature. This year, that film was Turning Red, which had an overall argument from the public that it was pretty mid. I didn't watch it though, it looked cringe. But ever since they made the category, a Disney or Pixar film has been nominated in the category. And when a generic film from the Disney catalog wins over a work of art DreamWorks makes, films that change the way animation could be, like Mitchell's vs. Machines, or films like the Lego Movie that a lot of people love, yeah, a lot of people really get mad. I myself am included in that bunch. But I think I know the reasoning why Disney gets nominated and wins almost every year. The channel that distributes each yearly Oscars is ABC, which is a TV division owned by the Walt Disney Company. So Disney keeps getting nominated because they own the people that make the awards for all of the movies made each year. They're literally rigging the award shows to be in their favor. Oh, good lord, corporate Disney is horrible. And to add on to all of that, also, Disney has announced while making this video, Frozen 3, Zootopia 2, Toy Story 5, and Descendants 4, along with like a bunch of MCU stuff. I hate them even more now. Okay, so what we've learned from today is that Disney is just not been good, and they show some signs of improvement. They've recently fired the VFX head from Marvel and a bunch of other people, like the head chairman, I think, whatever his name was. And hopefully, there's a lot of other good stuff coming out later. Marvel's been postponing a lot of their projects. Mandalorian season 3 has been pretty decent so far. And while their animation department still kind of sucks, the Elemental looks kind of forward to. I'm just kind of praying at this point. Good night, Tri-State Area.